1, 2, 3.
Let the magic begin.
Hello and welcome back to Let the Magic Begin. This is season 2, episode 2, and I'm your host, Elise. In this episode, I'll be talking to Katie Burton and Andrew McCauley, our Cinderella and Prince Charlie in our first main stage production here on the Boulevard, Cinderella. In this episode, you'll be getting a behind-the-scenes look at the musical and a little bit of lore on our actors. And with all that being said, Katie and Andrew, say hi to the people for me.
Hi, people.
Andrew and Katie, thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to start off with a real easy question. How did you both get involved with fantasy? What were your first steps into the fantasy theater?
Sure. I started with fantasy way back in the day. 2009 was my first show. I was an urchin in A Christmas Carol.
Really?
I really was. I was just so cute back then. Back then. I'm still a little cute now. Not quite as cute as the squirrels will have, but I was in a couple shows. In 2009 I was like 10. I was 10. I can do math. And did 4 or 5 shows, and then took a break through high school and college, and then had a spark of inspiration to come back last year for A Christmas Carol, just to return to my roots.
Yes.
And that was so much fun that I just had to come back and try out for another show.
We love having you. And Katie?
This is my first one.
Gosh.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you for joining us.
Old pro,
Mhm.
very new.
Oh,
I know Steve and Tyler Davis from college
I
a
heard.
long time ago. And also, my best friend is Erica Hansen, who is my stepmother in this show, which is hilarious.
So there's a lot of things. So talk to me about, because obviously you guys have a relationship on stage that you have to be like, make convincing. What's it like working with so many people that you're like, this is not the context in which I know you normally? Like, what is
so
that
fun.
like?
I love the fact that my best friend can just be really mean to me, and I just have to take it because we actually really love each other. So that's fun. I haven't done a show with her since college, so it's been
Really?
84 years. It's been 15 years. So it's fun to do it again and play like a mean dynamic and not like we're besties.
Last season, Steven Tyler Davis, who's the director, appeared on stage as my boss in A Christmas Carol. He was Mr. Fezziwig. And now he's a different kind of boss. And so we have that kind of interesting dynamic where I'm very happy to see how he works and also just be reunited with lots of people.
All right. And then what are some things that you guys are excited to do on the stage, or things that you are excited for the audience to take away when they come see Cinderella?
I think it's a hilarious script. I think that it's an excellent craft and an amazing first welcome to our new space here. And so I want it to be something that the audience can just say, wow, this is who fantasy is. These represent our values, and also just kind of where we are today.
I agree. It's so much fun. It's just a fun show. Like there's a lot of like playful joking with each other, but like I love Cinderella as a princess in general. And this Cinderella that Steven Tyler has written is really cool because not only is she kind and she's loving, and she is, there's still that little bit of romance, looking for a partner that's equal to her.
Yeah.
She's also very independent and has her own goals and things that she wants to do. And she's looking for someone to do that with her, not someone to save her from her life, but to make a life in a world that she wants it to be, which is really cool. Cindy's a cool chick.
Right. And you say this is not the regular Cinderella. This is, our Cinderella as fantasy. But she's also, this is something I was talking to Steven with, the first princess. She's not necessarily the first in the Nyslin series, but she's typically the one that sets it off. She starts the stage, which, and ironically enough, is very fitting that this is the first princess to be on the boulevard.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I don't know if you guys heard this. I keep saying it to everyone I get the chance to, but Cinderella was the first play that we did at Fantasy Playhouse when we moved into Long
didn't
Avenue.
know
Steven
that.
Tyler told me
Wow.
that the other day. I think
That's
so cool.
incredible.
So you guys will be part of that legacy
Yeah.
of the first. It was the 115th show.
Wow.
The 50, and I'm gonna put a little graphic up here if I get it wrong. I want to say the 57th season.
Uh-huh.
And it was the first show. And again, it was at the VBC,
Right.
but all those rehearsals were the
At
first
this
set
space.
at
Mhm.
Long Avenue that we no longer have,
Mm.
no longer a part of us.
This is my first everything.
Yeah.
And we're very glad to have you. We're very glad to have you. Okay, and we talked about like certain things we want people to get when they see the show. Are there any small details that you really hope people catch that might not be super obvious on the first look through, but you're like, this is gonna happen. I want you to pay very close attention to it.
I mean, honestly, it's so hard because it's one of those things like come see the show every single time because there's someone different that you should be watching in the background the whole time.
Right.
I mean, I think that's the magic of it is that like, because there is magic and every character's response to said magic is different and unique. And I think that that's so fun. As far as something specific, I don't know.
I'm trying to think
I
as
really
well.
love the squirrels. And I
Yes.
told my daughter,
Mhm.
that's like her big thing. She's
Oh, yeah?
excited to come. She's like, there's squirrels? There's real squirrels? I'm like, oh, yeah. Real magic
There's
squirrels.
definitely real squirrels
Yeah.
that we
Mm.
Super real squirrels. But they're fun to watch. I don't know. I think it's just the dynamic of everything together. And like, I don't know. There's a few characters that I think are just hilarious. So.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're definitely creating our own moments
Mhm.
in the rehearsal process of like, oh, that's a hilarious line. And we all crack up whenever somebody says it, like the horse.
We don't have a
horse. Which, I mean, it's hard to say, oh, yeah, come see a show because we say a funny line. But we love it so much.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely parts where, being behind the camera, I'm like, okay, I gotta follow the action. And then like out the corner of my eye, I see somebody picking up some fabric and then making a face and then going, ah, and putting the fabric down. And I'm like, okay, that's hilarious. But you
Yeah.
only really see that if you're like, I'm gonna
It's
look
like you gotta
off to the
watch
side.
the stepsisters
Right.
in the background because what they're doing is so fun. It's
Oh,
just
it's so
everything
funny.
that's happening in the background is
There's
so
definitely
funny.
a lot of parts where there's just a lot happening.
Yeah.
And no matter where you look, there's a lot happening.
Uh-huh.
And it's hilarious. If you guys could be in any other fantasy production coming up so far that we have either in this season or something that's happened in the past, is there something you're like, oh my gosh, this is my dream role. I really want to do this. Because I mean, you've gotten to the top of this one. You're Cindy and the Prince. So you climbed that ladder. Or someone in this
Tiny
production.
Tim.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I want like a Tiny Tim epic. It's from his perspective. Sure, it's like kind of not.
I mean, it's funny because like coming back to theater as an old lady, it's like all these kid roles that I look back, I'm like, that would be a dream. If I could go back. I always wanted to be Tiny Tim in A Christmas Carol. I don't know. What all is there? What all of the shows?
So we have Winnie the Pooh coming up.
Oh, yeah.
There is Descendants coming up.
Oh, Descent.
The partnership with A&M, they're doing Anansi and they're doing A Midsummer's Night's Dream. That's first. And I'm missing one. Christmas Carol.
Special.
I always seems like a season special, so I'm like,
I mean, that's
it's
like
not in
every
my
year.
head. That's
I am a Shakespeare addict.
Oh, wow.
Love Shakespeare. I did Midsummer Night's Dream years and years and years ago. It's my dream to be Helena. Night's Dream.
Really?
That one. I'll come steal that one.
Oh my goodness. So I got to play last year Ebenezer, Middle Ebb, which fit my age, but now I kind of have this, oh man, I gotta, the tradition and I gotta come back in 20, 30 years and come back as old Scrooge. But I'm actually looking forward to trying that out and seeing if the part still fits or something. So
if you guys could be in any other fantasy production coming up so far that we have either in this season or something that's happened in the past, is there something you're like, oh my gosh, this is my dream role. I really want to do this. Because I mean, you've gotten to the top of this one. You're Cindy and the Prince. So you've climbed that ladder. Or someone in this
Tiny
production.
Tim.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I I want like a Tiny Tim epic. It's from his perspective. Sure, it's like kind of not.
I mean, it's funny because like coming back to theater as an old lady, it's like all these kid roles that I look back, I'm like, that would be a dream. If I could go back. I always wanted to be Tiny Tim in A Christmas Carol. I don't know. What all is there? Like, what all of the shows?
So we have Winnie the Pooh coming up.
Oh, yeah.
There is Descendants coming up.
Descendants.
Their partnership with A&M, they're doing Anansi and they're doing A Midsummer's Night's Dream. That's first. And I'm missing one. Christmas Carol.
Special.
It always seems like a season special, so I'm like, it's like not in my head. That's,
I am a Shakespeare addict.
Oh, wow.
Love Shakespeare. I did Midsummer Night's Dream years and years and years ago. It's my dream to be Helena.
Really?
That one. I'll come steal that one.
Oh my goodness. So I got to play last year Ebenezer, Middle Ebb, which fit my age, but now I kind of have this, oh man, I gotta, the tradition and I gotta come back in 20, 30 years and come back as old Scrooge. But I'm actually looking forward to trying that out and seeing if the part still fits or something. So, Cindy, what?
I don't know. I will say I am most excited. So I haven't done live theater in a while. The first big show I ever did was Into the Woods, and I was Cinderella.
So this is really full circle for you.
I was 19. I was the baby. So coming back for this, and this will be the first thing my daughter will ever see me in.
Really?
So it's really cool, and it's fun because like it'll be fun for her. It's like super appropriate for her, and I get to visit Cindy again. Yeah. So it's like it feels like coming home.
That was so sweet.
When was the last time you were in a show?
Oh man, probably I did a off-Broadway original stage version of the book The Red and the Black.
And now, Cindy, not everyone knows when you're talking off-Broadway. You lived in New York.
I lived in New York.
So this is
11, 12 years, and then moved back in 2020.
So was this like off-Broadway, like it was close enough to Broadway to be off-Broadway?
It was right. It was off-Broadway.
Wow.
But this was forever ago. This was like aging. I'm only 21 years old, you guys.
Yeah.
It was probably 2013 or 2014.
Okay.
Or so. And then I just like I got into some crazy I did a little bit of stunt doubling.
Really?
Really?
Anything that we would have seen you in?
Prior to theater,
that's
I was
awesome.
a gymnast.
Wow.
Right? I'm like, I've done some crazy, I've had some crazy jobs. So that was fun, a different side of like film. I did a little bit of like film and music. My husband is in a band. So I did some stuff with like, just always kind of had my toes in like the entertainment creative worlds.
Right.
I would have, okay, you just like threw out the wildest, you stunt double.
I'm crazy.
Back that up for me. How did that happen?
How did what happen?
Stunt
Did
doubling.
you stumble into it? Did you
I
go,
did.
I want to be a stunt artist?
I kind of stumbled into it. So like, you're in New York and you're just, especially like when you first move there, you're just like, I just need to make money.
Right.
So I'm just throwing my name into the ring for all kinds of things. And something showed up that was like, do you have gymnastics experience? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I do. And then I got called in for something. And like, it's been so long now, I forget his name, but he worked on like a lot of stunt stuff for different things. And he called me in for a few things. So I got to do some like fun falling. I even got to like do some fight choreographing.
Oh my word.
Wow.
Which was fun. Yeah. That's my other dream, is to do like sword fighting choreography for like Shakespeare shows.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I did like un poco sword fighting like in high school stuff.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
So fun.
It's so
That's about
fun.
as far as I got, is like we did one choreographed fight and they were like, and that's all your guys are allowed to do.
And stop.
Yeah.
This is it.
It's fun though, because it's fun also like to take a step back from like the pressure of being right in front of the stage or of the camera and be like, oh, I can just like fall and fight and like jump in for someone.
Yeah, exactly.
And see the world, like be a part of it, but like
Just here for one.
only the stress of like seriously injuring myself, but not of like being the center of attention.
So you got your name in some of those credits at the end of a film. Is that what
Yeah.
you got?
Little things.
Little things.
You have anything interesting that you
No,
want to
not
drop
near
on
that
us?
caliber. All right, to drop on
You have a
guys.
smart person job.
I do
though.
have a
Like,
smart
you are
person job.
interesting.
Smart
That's
person
not
job.
it. I work in management, guys. It's the best. No, it is. It's pretty good. I love my job. It's lots of high energy, high stakes, and that's something that this role has definitely prepared you for. Of like, oh, hey, you got to think on your feet. You gotta, know how to talk and talk well. I like movies. I'm looking forward to going to some film festivals next year. That's my goal.
Ooh,
So,
which ones?
probably the Chicago Film Festival. I think I was
Oh,
pretty
nice.
close-ish. Or NIF, that's New York, or even TIFF in Toronto. I think it's so fun. I'm following the festival talk and the Oscars buzz, and it's so exciting. There's lots of good stuff out there. So,
I've been to Sidewalk in Birmingham.
oh yeah,
That one was cool though.
big. Oh yeah, that's. So, what brought you down there?
My family's from Birmingham,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
which is why I actually live in Nashville. I don't live in Huntsville.
Really?
Wait, really?
Yes.
What?
My lore
You
runs
commute
so
like
deep.
2 hours every.
Not every time because I just like sleep over at Erica's.
Oh,
she has
okay.
a room
Yeah, that
in
makes
her
sense.
house. Like
Mhm.
literally, we've made my own little room in her house, and she has her own room in my house when she comes up too. But yeah, so my family, I'm from like right outside of Birmingham originally.
Yeah.
And then I went to college at Alabama
Yeah.
and
full time.
then moved to New York. And then we moved back down when we wanted to have a kid,
Mhm.
just to be closer to, built-in babysitters.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the move.
Yeah.
That is the move.
So then, how, if you mind me asking, did you hear about Cinderella in the first place? Was it Steven said, hey?
Steven and Erica.
Mm-hmm.
Because I talked to Erica about everything. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I feel like myself enough again
Mm-hmm.
that like, okay, my daughter Emma, she's good. My husband isn't touring at the moment.
Right.
So he's like, your turn. Go do something.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this will be a good one to start with because it's like, it's so low stress as far as the people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so comfortable.
Yes.
And it's a good way to like ease myself back in
Mhm.
and like not worry about making a fool of myself. It's like, it's what we're supposed to do.
Oh yeah.
And so it just kind of worked out.
So we've heard that you have experience in film and you are a film lover.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you're like, this is so much different being on the stage rather than working for a movie or film project that you're like, this is the most jarring difference I've ever felt in my life?
I mean, the thing I love about theater, and I'll always come back to theater, is that the physical comedy and the way that you can just like, you have to like, project your physicality and your voice to the rafters. In a film, it's way more subtle,
Yeah.
which is fun in its own way. But I love a good, physical gag. I grew up on Steve Martin and Martin Short. Like those are my dad's
Yeah.
favorite. Like give me like physical gag, play it big, have fun. And like, how theater goes, just like anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
You think on your toes, like
Yep.
you said, or, you may need to improvise a line, or, oh no, I stumbled the wrong way. Now I'm going to improvise some other kind of physical comedy. It's just, that's the biggest difference. And the reason I prefer theater.
You don't have to whisper it. You don't have to whisper it.
Theater's the best.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely do. It's just, it's more free and fun, I think.
Especially community theater, where we're
Right.
all here to, put on a good show for our community to say, hey, look at your neighbors and who we are, and we're all here together. These are just normal people having a good time and creating some art. And so then the people that you work alongside aren't just, specifically hired actors who, are pulled from across the globe. And so I think that that's really fun to meet your community.
And like, make them a part of it.
Yes.
That's the fun thing about theater too.
Mhm.
The audience is a
Yeah.
part of the show.
Absolutely.
But, and you touched on something that I should have brought up much earlier in this episode. We're filming during Arts Education Week. It's National Arts Education Week.
Wow.
And one thing that you hear a lot from people going, you are in theater and you get these experiences from people from all different walks of life. Is there anything more that you'd like to add is like, I'm this way in my life because of arts education or theater education? There's certain skills that you're like, I learned this from theater.
Everything.
Oh my goodness. I think I'm definitely learning more about the creative process as I've grown up. I could appreciate it just at a surface level, but the exposure to it, and especially being involved, you're like, oh my gosh, there's so many hands that go into this. And then, my job is program management. And so you see, on this side, how many people it takes to complete a program or to complete a job to make something happen. And so even when you create art, especially theater with so many hands, you need your lighting and your sound and your makeup and your costumes, and then the actors and directors. And, some things that I couldn't appreciate until I was older is also our partners and the funding. And, money is kind of important, whether we liked it or not.
Kind of need it.
We kind of need it. And so to see like, wow, there's a lot of administration that needs to happen as well that is often unappreciated, but we couldn't get this done without. So as far as arts appreciation, we're able to see the good works that come from a lot of hands. And I think that's very important.
Well, to piggyback off of that, I was talking to my husband the other day too. Like, it's so funny. Like, oh yeah, I have a BFA in musical theater. What are you going to do with that? But like statistically, people who have an arts education of any kind, like whether it's musical theater, any kind of like stage design, anything, have a really good record of getting jobs just in anything, because the skills it builds are good for almost anything that you want to go into. And I think that that's something that people overlook. It's like, oh, you're going to college for theater? Going for music? Like, yeah, and guess what? I probably will have more job security at the end of the day.
Because, you learn at the end of the day, you're like, I learn how to communicate with people. I can do this, I can jump into places.
Yeah.
It shows that you're teachable. Like, that's the biggest thing.
And you meet a lot of people. And, my favorite thing about theater is the variety of people and the different kinds of people. And, like, I am who I am. And I believe the things I believe so much because of theater and because of the community. And I think that that's just invaluable as far as life lessons.
Yeah, there's a role for everybody. Because, there's all different kinds of humans, and all different kinds of humans appear in all different kinds of stories. And so there's beauty is everywhere.
All right, now that it's been an hour and 30 minutes. But again, thank you guys so much for your time. And if you want to look to the camera and say bye to the people.
Bye, people.
Fantasy Playhouse Children's Theater Academy is a 501c3 nonprofit located here in Huntsville, Alabama. We've been offering excellence in theater arts since 1961, and we believe in making theater accessible for all. Our 65th season is presented by Redstone Federal Credit Union, with additional support by Alabama State Council on the Arts, Huntsville City Arts and Culture Grant Program, First Horizon Bank, Smart Bank, Rocket City Mom, and Minuteman Press Huntsville. To learn more about our main stage productions, classes and camps, and volunteer opportunities, click the link in the episode description or head over to our website, fantasyplayhouse.org. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you on the boulevard.